Hi, welcome back for another video. So today's video is going to be all about my favorite palettes. So it's going to be all about my favorite eyeshadow palettes and what I like about them. So I'm not going to do all the palettes that I have. I've sold some palettes. Yeah, I had to get rid of some palettes because I just had so many. I was buying palettes, you know, just for videos and things like that, and then I just wasn't really using them. You know, I've got some at the studio, I've got some here, so I just really kind of wanted to pinpoint like what are my go-to palettes that I am pretty much have my hands on pretty often. So here we go. Alright, so the first palette that I have for you guys is the Lime Crime Venus 2. So this is the Venus 2 palette, and I absolutely love. I cannot wait until you can buy them individually, because this one right here, like, I love this shade. So that's like my favorite, most used shade out of all of these. You know, I have not used the blue one at all, but this one right here, it is perfect for the fall. It is a awesome transition shade, so I absolutely love it. So it was worth just buying for this shade right here, but I also love these colors. So oh my goodness, let me show you. Oh my goodness. And the shades are so pigmented. Even the mattes, you know, so a lot of times you really have to layer a lot with the matte shades, and that's how I know whether they're rich enough for me or not. If I have to keep layering and adding on, then I'm not getting the bang for my buck. So a lot of times you're spending more money for palettes that you don't have to do that for or with, but you have to think about it. You're using a lot less product. So these palettes that you're spending, you know, 40 or more for, some of them 80 for, you will have for a incredibly long time, even if you use it almost every day, because you really just need a little bit. So look at this. That's what I love about the quality. So it's just the quality, it's just the pigmentation, the color payoff. So this is like one of my go-to palettes for the fall, even if it's just for the mustard color. It's just my go-to. So I love this one, and this one. So those are like my go-tos for pretty much most of all my fall looks, but then they just have so much. So like, you guys, I absolutely love it. Oh my goodness, I'm making a mess through it. Okay, the next one is the Venus 1, and then you guys, there is another Venus out, which, oh, I cannot wait to get my hands on. And I was so mad because as soon as I bought the Venus 2, Lime Crime decided to do a bundle, like a Venus 1 and Venus 2 bundle, which was a really great deal. They even had it on HUDA. So I was really mad about that because I could have saved about $10, but it's okay. Oh my goodness, this baby right here, I absolutely love. This is a gorgeous palette, you guys. It is absolutely gorgeous. Fair skin, medium, and dark skin can really use this palette as well. Like, this is the Creation one, Aura Shell. Oh my goodness, Venus. When I'm telling you guys about the pigmentation, oh, love it. And then Rebirth, Divine, and Muse. So that's why I love Lime Crime. I love their liquid lipsticks. I love the quality, their liners. I just, for the price, it's really good quality. You know, sometimes I spend a little bit more on some thinking that you're gonna get more for your money, and then it's just disappointing. But I love it. I definitely sign up for the emails because we buy on sale. We don't like spending regular price. So check Look, sign up for the emails around the holidays so you can get your discounts. But I would definitely recommend those two. Is SUVA Beauty. Found this on Instagram. You guys, I'm more on Instagram than I am with Facebook, Twitter, even less. I need to update my Tumblr. It's been so long since I was on Tumblr. Probably about 2 years, sad to say. But I'm constantly on Instagram, so I'm scrolling through, you know, following some of my, you know, fellow makeup lovers, looking to see what they're gonna buy, following some of these brands to see their new products. And this is how I found out about SUVA. You guys, the pigmentation, the color payoff on the pigmentation is so worth it. I mean, so worth it. So, and that's what I love. Like, if I can get a matte shadow and the color payoff is amazing, because I'm using more mattes than anything else. My eyes are all matte. So if I can get a product that is going to last and I only have to use a little bit of, it is well worth it. So, having something I can just dip a little of, you know, I can dip my brush in, you know, 1 or 2 times and go, is a godsend. So I would definitely recommend, if you are a makeup lover, this palette right here. It can be a everyday palette. It really can be an everyday palette. You can also use it as a staple to go with some of your other palettes. So you'll have some of like your primary shades for transition depending on your skin tone, and then lid colors, or, you know, for smoky eyes. So this is one of my faves. Of course it's on the video, but I would give it. All right, here we go. Makeup Addiction Cosmetics, the Flamingo Love. And I want to say I had another palette from them, but did I sell it? Or did I not? I don't know. Anyway, this baby right here is gorgeous. You know, it has primarily only 3 mattes, which, you know, I didn't really like, but you know, some of the other glitter shades were really awesome for the lids. I mean, that color payoff, you guys, is, look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I'm inspired to do a video with these again, especially since in summer, bringing out some of these bolder shades. But this is, you know, not a well-known company, but the quality is there. So that's how these things end up on my favorites list, is the quality. You know, whether it's popular or not, who cares? But the quality is there, and that's how things become my favorite. Alright, and the ZOEVA Cocoa Blend. You guys, this has been, like, you know, it's my favorite. It's been on favorites list before. But if you are a makeup beginner, you need to buy this. You know, it is not an American company. It is UK, I believe. However, you know, for the price, even with the shipping over here, the quality is there. So this is definitely a palette I would use for everyday looks. I would use it for brides, you know, so events, things of that nature. You can even do it for prom looks. So it's there. So I would recommend, you know, if you're starting out, you want a, you know, palettes, you really want to get into eyeshadows, this is something that I would recommend, because it's going to be your go-to. You know, traveling, if I'm trying to not really pack too much, then I'll grab this palette. You know, something I can do, you know, for just an everyday look, or if I, you know, going out for the evening and want to kind of glam it up a little bit, I can simply do that with this one palette. And then again, the quality is there. So this is one of the shades. That one was Warm Notes. This one is Sweeter. Pure Ganache, I think that's how you say it, is probably one of my faves, because I use this also as a highlight. So that's what I love about this palette. So if I'm packing it for a trip, I'm trying to find several uses, so I don't have to carry several different things. One, I have a fear of breaking some of my stuff. I have seen, you know, horror little Instagram posts where people have cracked their stuff via traveling, and that's just like one thing I feel like if I crack it, or if I maybe mistake it, leave it there in the hotel, I'm just, you know, I've left stuff before and it's just a horrible feeling. So the less I carry, the better. So if you love color, then the Urban Decay Electric Palette is the one for you. It has so many awesome bold colors that look great on fair skin, medium skin, and even dark skin with these pops of colors. It is really gorgeous, especially for some of the more dramatic looks or you know, Halloween or costume looks. Then I really kind of pull out this palette, and I'll probably will do that this fall as well. So I really need to kind of get back in this palette, play a little bit more with it, and that's what I'll probably do since I'm putting these out there. Is probably over the next couple of weeks, since I'm trying to stick with Fridays, post a video each Friday to kind of get myself back into YouTubing again. So what I'll probably do is use a couple of these palettes, or incorporate these palettes that I'm showing you guys in a couple looks coming up. So if you have any particular requests, please let me know, and I will do my best to get that out there for you guys. And if you've requested something before and I have not done it yet, please request it again. Anyone who's ever worked with me before, you know, like sometimes I'm all over the place and I will forget. So I just tell people, you're not aggravating me, just remind me again, you know, until I get it done. I'm okay with that. Alright, so the next one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow Couture or the World Traveler palette. Oh my goodness, I love this palette. So this baby right here is awesome. I love it because it can be a very good go-to everyday palette. Like the soft peach, could be really great on your lids, or if you're really fair, you know, as a transition. The Morocco and the Fudge can be really good colors to give you like a natural smoky look for an everyday that's not too dark. The Noir is one of the best black eyeshadows I've seen. And then you have a lot of the shimmer shades or the glitter pigmentations in order to, you know, give you some glam looks. The HUDA, gotta get it right. Okay, so the last palette that I'm going to show you guys is the HUDA palette. So this is the baby here. I love this palette. Basically because I love these. This is a little bit different. It's like they have textured pigments. You know, it's kind of like pack those in here. So they're more of a pigment, and they're like textured and kind of creamy, which I love. You know, you can use some of the Inglot Duraline, you know, a little drop in there to really smooth it out and really pack on the color. But it's really pretty. I've even sprayed my brush before and then kind of tap it in there in order to smooth the shades out. But it really goes a long way. The pigmentation is awesome. So for glam looks, this is the palette. Weddings, proms, you know, just different events. This is the palette to go to. So, okay, I tried to keep this video pretty short and sweet and simple. Hopefully I did that for you guys. And I'm probably gonna do, I don't know, I was thinking about doing a video on like regrets, but I don't know. I think right now there's a Laura Mercier palette that I kind of regret buying. The Bobbi Brown palette I regret buying. But other than that, oh, and Urban Decay. Some of these naked palettes, I haven't got into using them. Yeah, that's just some bandwagons that were not meant for me to jump my behind on. But anyway, so thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your love and support. And let me know what your favorite palettes are. Like, do you have any recommendations for me? Do you have any palettes that you really feel like I need to get my hands on, like ASAP? Alright, thanks for watching.